Lights, camera, divorce. Today, we're diving into the glitzy and often tumultuous world of celebrity marriages. We've all heard of those fairy tale weddings that capture the world's attention. But what happens when the fairy tale comes crashing down? We're talking about eye-popping, multi-billion-dollar divorce settlements that leave even the wealthiest among us in a state of shock. Harrison Ford, the legendary actor, and Melissa Mathison, a talented screenwriter, embarked on a marital journey without the protection of a prenuptial agreement. As a result, their divorce proceedings took an intriguing turn. When the dust settled, Melissa Mathison walked away with an impressive $85 million settlement. Quite the sum, isn't it? But that's not all. She also negotiated to receive a portion of Harrison Ford's future earnings from movies like Indiana Jones and The Fugitive, which he filmed during their marriage. Talk about a savvy negotiation. Divorces among the rich and famous often come with eye-watering numbers, and Kevin Costner and Cindy Silva's settlement certainly didn't disappoint. Kevin Costner, the charismatic and talented actor, and Cindy Silva had quite the ride during their 16-year marriage. Unfortunately, their love story took an unexpected turn, leading them to the courthouse to untangle their union. When the dust settled, rumors circulated that Kevin Costner handed over a jaw-dropping $80 million settlement to Cindy Silva. Oh, the tangled web of love, prenuptial agreements, and courtroom drama. Let's unravel the story of Steven Spielberg and Amy Irving's whirlwind marriage and the eyebrow-raising details of their divorce settlement. Before Steven Spielberg walked down the aisle with his current wife, Kate Capshaw, he embarked on a 4-year journey of matrimony with actor Amy Irving. Their paths first crossed when Irving auditioned for Spielberg's iconic film, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Little did they know that their personal lives would soon become an intriguing tale of their own. During their marriage, Spielberg and Irving signed a prenuptial agreement on, believe it or not, a scrap paper. However, the plot thickened when Irving argued in court that the prenup was invalid because she hadn't received legal representation at the time of signing. The court ultimately sided with Irving, leading to a jaw-dropping outcome. Amy Irving was awarded a staggering $100 million in the divorce settlement. In the high-profile divorce between rapper Dr. Dre and Nicole Young, things got quite pricey. After a 24-year marriage, Nicole Young walked away with a hefty sum, more than 1/5 of Dr. Dre's fortune and roughly half of his liquid assets. As part of their property settlement agreement, Dr. Dre agreed to pay Nicole Young $100 million in 2 installments of $50 million. With Dr. Dre's net worth estimated at $820 million, it's quite the dent in his fortune. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom for Dr. Dre. He gets to keep 7 properties and hold on to 6 vehicles, so at least he won't be without a roof over his head or wheels to cruise around. Back in 2019, Adele and her then-husband, charity entrepreneur Simon Konecki, announced their split. The divorce took 2 long years to settle, and the details were shrouded in secrecy, as Adele successfully requested that the terms be kept private by a Los Angeles court. Now, let's talk about the numbers. While Adele's soaring success has propelled her to great heights, her ex-husband's net worth doesn't quite measure up. As of 2021, his fortune was estimated at around $2 million. It's safe to say that in the realm of celebrity wealth, that's more like pocket change. But here's where it gets interesting. It was revealed that Adele and Simon did not have a prenuptial agreement in place. Reports soon surfaced, painting a picture of a jaw-dropping $190 million divorce settlement reached in January 2021, with the court ordering Adele to pay Simon a whopping $140 million. Back in 2006, Michael Jordan and his ex-wife Juanita embarked on a divorce journey that set the stage for one of the most dazzling and wallet-thinning divorces in the realm of the rich and famous. Juanita Jordan reportedly walked away with a mind-boggling settlement worth a whopping $168 million. We're talking about a cash settlement, a treasure trove of properties, and even custody arrangements for their 3 children. Let's not forget that Michael Jordan was no stranger to stratospheric wealth himself, thanks to his awe-inspiring basketball career and a galaxy of endorsement deals. The man was a financial titan on and off the court, so it's no surprise that his divorce carried a jaw-dropping price tag. Next up is the headline-grabbing split between Mel Gibson and his ex-wife Robin Moore. Mel Gibson, the renowned actor, producer, and director, and Robin Moore were married for a staggering 26 years before their marriage hit the rocks. Their divorce, which was finalized in 2011, is often cited as one of the most expensive divorces in Hollywood history. Mel Gibson's divorce settlement with Robin Moore was estimated to be around $425 million. It's worth noting that a significant portion of the settlement was attributed to the division of assets, as Mel Gibson amassed considerable wealth throughout his illustrious career in the entertainment industry. From blockbuster movies to behind-the-scenes work, he had quite the portfolio. Rupert Murdoch, the influential media mogul, has had a few notable divorces in his life, and his divorce from his second wife, Anna Mann, certainly caught its fair share of attention because of how expensive it was. The ex-couple was married for 32 years and had 3 children before they officially divorced in 1999. Now, prepare yourself for this staggering revelation. Anna Mann reportedly received a jaw-dropping settlement of around $1.7 billion. Jeff Bezos, the man who knows a thing or two about delivering packages and making headlines. Back in June 2018, he proudly wore the crown of the world's richest man. But as we all know, even the mightiest can fall in matters of the heart. In 2019, after 25 years of marriage, the duo decided to part ways. Jeff's ex-wife, Mackenzie, walked away with a staggering sum of around $36 billion. But here's the kicker. Despite the astronomical payout, it didn't seem to leave a significant dent in Jeff Bezos' net worth. Last time we checked, his fortune was valued at over $170 billion, solidifying his position as the world's second richest person. Now, let's not forget about Mackenzie, who quickly rose through the ranks of the world's wealthiest women after the divorce. By June 2020, she had already donated a staggering $1.7 billion to charity, showing us all that even with unimaginable wealth, she has a heart as big as her bank account. Last May 3rd, 2021, a bombshell dropped in the world of power couples. Bill and Melinda Gates, who had been married for a whopping 27 years, announced their surprising split. Now, here's the kicker. They didn't have a prenuptial agreement. But hey, hindsight is 2020, right? Forbes estimates Bill's fortune to be a staggering $130.5 billion. Even though he stepped down as Microsoft chairman back in 2014, he still holds a 1.34% stake in the company, not to mention investments in other organizations. We don't have all the juicy details about how they divided their assets, but word on the street is that Melinda Gates has been reported that she walked away with a jaw-dropping sum of over $6 billion in stocks alone. And that concludes our journey through the glitz, glamour, and jaw-dropping numbers of the most expensive celebrity divorces of all time. From A-list actors to media moguls, the world of the rich and famous has seen its fair share of costly splits. All we can say is that love can be costly, especially when you're a celebrity.